Tips for shaving down there.
Oh, okay.
What's your body count? My nudes got exposed and I don't know what to do.
Oh God.
Have you ever cheated on anyone?
Only dab.
Welcome back to my channel. Like most people, a little bit sick of our own four walls. Mum and I have just been up the shop and we decided to film this video. I decided to film this video now, and we've decided to actually just stay in the car because it's nice. Well, actually it was nice and cushy and now we're absolutely sweating.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm joined with my madre today. Hi. And just, you opening the window?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
A little bit hot.
Joined with my mum today and I'm going to be asking her questions that you're all too afraid to ask your mum. She actually has no idea what to expect.
No.
Like I say,
just it's like I'm like advising people or answering it for me. I don't understand.
Just a little bit both, Mum. Just disclaimer.
I don't know if your viewers are ready for this.
I hate this side of my face.
Oh,
I normally sit that side.
Never mind.
Normally, like, if it was this side, fine, but this side, really not. Anyways, ready?
I'm ready, but are they ready?
On the roads with Hannah Trinity.
Hello. She's ready.
The M25.
Tips for shaving down there.
Oh, okay. I wasn't ready for that one.
People want to ask their mum this. What would you say?
How old is the person asking? That's the thing.
What if I asked you? What would you say to me?
I would say get a razor and some shaving foam. Maybe better to go and get it waxed.
Would you? You'd tell me to get it waxed?
Well, yeah, because then, yeah. I'll tell you to shave in the right direction of the hair growth. Cause less rashes.
What's your body count?
I've never killed anyone.
What's your body count?
I've never killed anyone.
Mum, come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it isn't.
I'm 44 years old. Give me a break.
You don't actually know your body count.
8.
No, you don't.
I'm working it out.
This is actually crap.
Mind your own business.
Do you know when your son or daughter isn't a virgin anymore?
Your daughter, probably not your son.
Why?
Because I'm closer to you and you probably tell me everything.
No, I
have
wouldn't
no idea with the boys.
If I'd lost my virginity.
Yeah, but I kind of knew.
Know.
I don't even know if the boys have girlfriends and stuff, but you tell me most things, so
but how
I
would
can
you
guess.
know?
I can guess, and also you probably asked to go on the pill, or probably found condoms somewhere or something.
That's so
It's not gross.
Your
it's
mum
better getting pregnant.
Them. Yeah, true. What age did you lose your virginity?
I can't remember.
Like 12.
Can't remember.
Go on.
I wasn't 12.
No, she wasn't a good child.
I was 15.
15.
I was with my boyfriend for 2 years though. It wasn't just like a one night stand.
Whatever you say. Is it okay to shave down there at a young age?
No. Why would you want to?
Well, what if you grow hair down there at a young age?
Well, why would you want to shave it off?
Make yourself feel better?
Why would it make you feel bad?
I don't know.
I would say no. You don't need to do that. I don't know why you'd need to do it at a young age.
My nudes got exposed and I don't know what to do.
Oh God. Oh God. Don't take them. Absolutely don't take them.
Right, but delete.
Well, just delete everything you've got, but I don't think you can do anything, to be honest.
Oh, that's really great advice.
You have to own it. You shouldn't have done it in the first place. Haven't I always said to you, anything you ever take to anywhere is always going to be out there. Never send anyone anything that you don't want the whole world to see.
So your advice is embrace it.
Yeah, what else can you do?
Brilliant.
You must have been quite pleased with your body in the first place to take a photo, because I'd never take one of mine.
So you've never sent nudes?
No.
When you was younger? You haven't sent a cheeky little pic in the road to Dad?
If when I was younger, I'd have had to go to the shop, get it developed, put it in an envelope and post it. That's what I would have done if I'd have sent a nude to someone.
I've actually never sent a nude.
I should hope not.
Have you ever cheated on anyone?
Only dab.
No, seriously. Have you actually ever cheated on anyone?
No.
So you never
Dad.
cheated on Dad?
I'm joking.
You're not, are you?
No, yeah, I am. Of course I am.
You've actually never?
No, never.
Promise?
Promise. Never cheated.
On Nanny's life?
On everyone's life.
If I had a boyfriend and I cheated on them, would you tell them?
No. I'd tell you to tell them.
But what if I didn't? And they were still coming around the house?
I would make sure you told them.
Okay.
You would tell them.
I wouldn't cheat ever, so that's never going to happen. What would you do if a boyfriend cheated on me and I stayed with them?
Break his legs.
Okay. That's what you do. You
Then
break
smash
their
his
legs.
face in. Then go around and smash his windows of his car in. No, I wouldn't get involved. It's not my thing, is it?
But she would definitely have a strong opinion about it, that's for sure. Does size matter?
What, men or women?
Men?
Oh, because we talk about booze, I would say it's what you do with it that counts.
I have just thrown up in my mouth. So does size matter? Or because I didn't want to hear that comment and now I've heard it and I still didn't get an answer.
It matters. If it matters to you, it matters, doesn't it? If it matters to the person.
Well, do you think it matters?
Yeah.
on that note, my personal opinion is you shouldn't just judge someone.
Well, obviously, you don't judge someone for, you don't know that, do you, until after.
So you liked everything about someone but the size, so it matters so much.
No, it doesn't mean you're going to split up with someone, but it might matter.
Okay. Was I an accident?
No,
you've always told
no,
me I'm not.
No.
Was any of us an accident?
Jed was an accident.
Was he a good accident?
Oh yes, he was the best accident.
Where was he an accident?
Where?
Where was he made?
I don't know. I can't remember. We had it like rabbits everywhere. I'm joking.
Mum.
I can't remember where Jed was, or how Jed. Oh no, because you was only 9 months, weren't you? I don't know.
Can I get a thong?
Yeah.
What do you do if I asked you when I was 13? Can I get a thong?
Yeah, if you want.
When I first got a thong, I remember very clearly, you opened up my drawer and you went, oh, what have you been doing?
So what have you been doing?
No, but like,
So I probably went, oh, look at you. Yeah, but I mean, it's only because it's like another step of growing up, isn't it? I feel like it's like a step to growing up a little bit, because you wouldn't wear a thong when you were younger, but I've always worn a thong since I was really young, so I just find it more comfortable, not for any other reason, so I would never have a problem with it.
Yeah, I actually remember though, like when I first like started buying thongs, it was after all my friends. I was actually terrified.
I actually vaguely remember it now. Did you get them in a bag from Primark? And you got other knickers as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, Mum, and you definitely made a comment like always.
Yeah, I probably did.
I think that's why we're closer though. I think
because I make comments about your thongs.
Yes, because you get involved in every single thing that I do and you always have to make a comment.
But I created you, so I'm entitled to know.
Did you do drugs? Do you do drugs?
No.
Never did drugs.
I mean, I tried things when I was younger, but I never did them.
So if you tried them, you did them?
Well, yeah, but I never took, I tried things, yeah. Like smoke it, I used to smoke.
What would you do if I told you I do drugs?
I don't know, actually. I'd be like, sharesies. No, I wouldn't.
I've not gone into it.
Oh, what would I do if you said you do drugs? I would find, oh, I don't know, I would just sit and talk to you about it and find out what you were doing, and what if you're doing it, like if you're addicted to it, or if you're doing it as a leisurely thing while you feel like you need to do that.
And if I was, then what would you do?
I would say that I don't think you need to do that to have fun, and if that's what you feel like you need to do to have fun, then maybe we should go and see someone and speak to them about it.
I thought you was going to say then carry on.
No.
I honestly thought.
Absolutely not.
Are you alright? If I told you I did drugs, you'd go, so tell me, did you do it like a leisure thing, or are you addicted? No, you wouldn't, Mum.
Well, I don't think I'd be angry. I mean, I would be angry, but I don't know if I wouldn't show you that I was angry, because I would want you to be able to tell me things like that without me being angry, if you know what I mean. So I would be really angry inside, and I'd feel sick and upset. But I wouldn't want you to see that, because I wouldn't want it to put you off telling me things.
But you would try and help
me. So I
me
wouldn't
stop.
react. Of course, I
You'd
wouldn't.
make you
I wouldn't
stop,
react
actually.
how I'd want to react, which would be to like put my hands around your throat and try and knock some sense into you. But I would, because I'd want to be a little bit more responsible, and I'd want you to be able to talk to me. So I would just try and talk to you about it.
Do you think girls should be on birth control?
No, not all girls.
What if I asked you to be on birth control?
Well, it depends how old you are.
What if I asked you when I was 13?
You did go on birth control when you were 13.
13? No, I
Yeah, you
didn't.
did. You had really bad period. Well, no, 14. 14.
Yeah,
People
that's
go on
true,
it for all different sorts of reasons, not just because they're having
Yeah,
sex.
I first went on birth control because I
had really irregular,
very irregular periods, so I had
really
to.
strong period pains. Yeah, like about 14. But also, if you asked me, even at 14, if you could go on the pill because you was in a relationship and you was having sex, I'd still rather you was on the pill than get pregnant. But I would hope that you weren't doing that at that age. I'd hope you wait one more year like I did.
Oh my God.
This is not an advice video.
What age is it okay for your boyfriend to sleep over?
I mean, I don't know. You can't. You can't just put
what age
ages
do you
on
think?
things.
What age?
21, realistically. But like, your boyfriend slept over when you were 15 because he lived a million miles away. So it was just easy. Like, he couldn't not sleep. You'd never see him. So, but it's not like you. I knew that you weren't doing anything at that time. I just don't want to know anything about that. You have a little bed on the floor. So.
You did.
Well, you have to.
So, okay, I'm 19 now. If I just met a guy, would you let them sleep over straight away?
No, my house is not a brothel.
Right, okay. What if I were with them for 3 months?
If you was in a relationship with someone, then yeah, of course, you've got your own room, you pay your rent, you do what you want in it. But I will not have people coming in and out willy-nilly, different boys every night. I'd hope you wouldn't want to do that either.
No.
So there's a line, isn't there? There's a line you'd cross. And it's not an age thing, it's not anything else. It's depending on the person, depending on what they're like. If you were like that, then I'd be like, no, sorry, no boys. Get your own place if you want to do that kind of thing.
Does your first time hurt?
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, what does that
The
mean?
memories.
Oh God, we don't want to know attention to detail.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It was an awful experience on my part anyway, so soz.
So, yeah, you'd say your first time hurts.
Yeah.
Worth it?
Nope. Oh
Okay.
God, this is just a little bit awkward, isn't it? I didn't sign up for this, you know.
How do I tell my mum that I started my period?
Oh,
Just pre-warning,
not like she
this
told me.
advice is going to be even worse than all the other advice that you've sat through her telling you, because my experience wasn't great, but I would love to hear your advice. How would you tell your mum? What's a good way?
Just say it. Well, I think I've started my period. We've all done it. Your mum would have done it. It's not a big deal. There's nothing to be embarrassed about at all. Unless your mum starts laughing at you. Because
Mine
she's
did.
nervous.
To me.
Because she
My
was
mum
nervous and
laughed
didn't really know what
at
to
my
say.
face.
Wasn't expecting it.
So just so that you know, it can't be any worse than what I expected. But looking back at it, like now I'm looking back at it, I can't believe that I was even scared to tell my mum that I started my period, because it's such a normal thing. But I get that it is scary for
Yeah,
people when you
I
first start
understand
out. I get that. But it's crazy because anyone will look back in years' time and be like, why was I worried about telling my mum
And
that?
I have friends that whose kids, like your friends, who told their mums, they were like, right, okay, let me go and get the box. And then they pull out this big box and they had books and Tampax and sanitary towels and how-tos and all this sort of stuff. And I was just like, oh God, is that what mum's not? I didn't do anything like that.
Yeah.
I thought I'd just nip up the shop and get some Tampax or towels or whatever it is that you want to use. So that was it. I just don't, I mean, we always spoke about things like that. It's not like you didn't know it was going to happen, is it?
And then do you want to know what my mum did after she laughed in my face?
I didn't
She
laugh in your
promised,
face, I
yes, she
laughed
did.
in nerves.
She promised that she wouldn't tell anyone, and then she goes straight into the other room and tells my dad, which right now I wouldn't care, right? Obviously, like, my dad knows the start of the period. At the time, when you're nervous to tell someone, your mum's just laughed in your face. You don't want your dad knowing. It's a big deal at the
Why?
time. You don't want your dad knowing.
needs to be prepared.
She goes straight into the other room and tells my dad, starts laughing. And then
I wasn't laughing when I told Dad. Don't shut up, you make me sound like a right bitch.
And then she rang up her friends, and don't lie, you know you did.
My best friend I told, yeah.
Yes, she did, and I also heard that too.
We had this thing that, you know, when her daughter started her period, she was like, oh my God, guess what? And so I was like excited. It's like you're becoming a woman. It's a big thing. Made me feel like an adult.
How to accept yourself and the way you look.
Well, I think no one's ever happy with the way they look, are they? Let's face it. We could all change things about ourselves, but at the end of the day, we're stuck with what we got. Work on your personality. Your personality will take you a lot further in life, and honestly, you can be the most beautiful person in the world, get the man of your dreams, but if you're a bitch, you're going to lose him anyway.
Yeah.
Unless he's not worth it.
And also, my top tip would just be confidence, because
Wear it on the outside.
Yeah, exactly. Shines right through. How do you accept yourself, Mum?
I just look in the mirror and think, well, that's all you got. Work with it, babe.
So everyone, I think I asked my mum every question I've ever wanted to know about her, and every question you've ever wanted to ask your parents. You guys actually sent in these questions over on my Instagram, so if you're not following me, be sure to do so. Thanks, Mum, for being so open and honest and giving
You're
probably the
welcome,
worst
as
advice I've ever
always.
heard,
Also,
but realistic advice.
can I just say something? I've just
Yes.
realised I've got a chewing gum in my mouth and I've had it in throughout the whole video. So sorry if I wasn't really, I know it's going to really trigger some people. Calm down, chill. Sorry. Just get over it. Sorry, I should have took it out, but I forgot.
Anyways, I love you, Mum.
I love you
I actually did know a few of these answers to be. I did know a few of these answers to be fair, because we're actually really close, aren't we? Me and you.
We are. I think there's quite a few we've never really spoken about because it's just not
Yeah.
been necessary. But
That's true. Into
But
this
there we
video.
go.
Anyways, I really hope you guys did enjoy. Smash a big thumbs up. Thanks, Mum. I love
You're
you.
welcome, as
And
always.
yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.